Hi, everyone. Happy Sunday. Oh, my hair is crooked. I guess I'm a little lopsided today. It's Sunday. Um, so today I don't have my other host. Unfortunately, she is having to deal with her electricity being out at her home. Ohio had where she's at. Hi, Kara. Hello, darling. So Donna is not going to make it today because her electricity is out at her home, and my hair is going to drive me crazy because it's really super lopsided and I don't know why. So anyway, so we're going to do the best that we can today. We've got the other crew here, the other Coven peeps and we're going to just have a moment of discussion about whatever we want to talk about. So each of us will get a chance to talk whatever topic or share whatever they would like to share. But before we get started, I'd like to say hello, my beautiful followers and watchers. Tonight, the Coven of Curiosity gathers once again in a sacred circle, a place where stories breathe, mysteries stir, and every voice is welcome at the fire. We'll be sharing our own experiences, what's been up to, what we've been up to behind the veil, and diving into whether topic calls to us from the shadows. My goodness, I am struggling with talking. Step into the circle, leave your comments, and join the conversation. We look forward to weaving your energy into tonight's gathering. Before we begin, we want to offer a few heartfelt shout outs, a deep, genuine thank you to those who have supported us, lifted us up, and helped promote the Coven of Curiosity podcast. I would like to, this includes Joy and Joey from JJ Paranormal, mine and Marcus's dear friend, Shannon Knight, Janet Ramsey from Ghost Buzz Magazine. Thank you so much for the promotions and the support. We appreciate it. Nicole Stephenson, who is our wonderful beloved sister and book author. Tracy Jones, another beloved sister with the Paranormal White Witch Beyond the Veil podcast. Jen and Mondo from 305 Paranormal. And of course, the JJ Paranormal and 305 Paranormal podcast called Coast to Coast. Check them out. It's a great show. And then our good Shannon, fellow friend out there, she's always supporting us. You can find her on Fairy Doll Shannon. She's great. She supports the podcast and always shares all the time for me. And I just find it so thankful. Juliet and Lisa of the Cryptid Women's Society and their Shadow Talk podcast. Thank you, ladies, for inviting Coven of Curiosity to be more involved in the Cryptid Women's Society. I'm very honored. Sean Kelly, he has Into the Night podcast, so check him out. And anyone else whose name we have missed in this moment, please know your support is felt, honored, and appreciated. And to all of who follows us across social media platforms, to our wonderful subscribers, and to every curious soul who steps into the circle with us, thank you. Truly, we appreciate you more than words can hold. We do this because we love it. We do this because of the incredible conversations we share with our community, our friends, and our family. From all of our hearts, a big, huge thank you. We appreciate you all so very much. So welcome to Coven of Curiosities, where curiosity is calling and every story does matter. And of course, we've got to bring out the co-hosts because they also support and share. And there we are. Hello, everyone. How's everyone today?
Good.
And, you couldn't even see it. Look, I'm trying to promote.
Get that sponsorship. Yeah.
Someone's got to pay my expenses.
Right. Kara, sorry I missed the live TikTok the other night. Oh, no worries. No worries at all. Oh, bad storm. I'm sorry. Hello, Ash. Glad you joined. Yay. Hi, Trisha.
Hey, Ash. Look forward to talking to you.
How are you, honey? Oh, we can't hear you. You might have to go back out and come back in. Kara says hello, everyone.
What up?
All right, so today on Coven of Curiosities, we're going to allow each of us to tell whether it's an experience or a topic that we want to discuss. Unfortunately, Donna is not here with us today. She had a bad storm and her electricity is out. So we will have about 15 minutes each or so to kind of share where we're at, where we're going, or whatever you want to share. It's our time to kind of just tell the audience, you know, where we've been and what's going on. So we have a hat and names are pulled, or I will pull names to see who starts.
Well, real quick, before we do that, I wore this just for you, Cindy. Check it out.
That's hilarious.
Little
That's
selfie.
awesome. That's cute.
Well, I'm usually in Blackcraft, but then I came across this. I'm like, oh, her and Marcus would love this.
Love it.
Trisha, can you hear us okay? Can you speak? We can't hear you. There's lag.
Yeah, she's in the woods.
Yeah. We can see you. We just can't hear you, hon.
I think she said earlier that she didn't have good service.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's like watching a bad horror movie.
Right? And you're afraid someone's going to come up behind her?
Well, it's like because of the lag. So,
yeah. All right. Marcus, actually, do you want to pull the name?
Do I?
Yeah. Here, pull the name. Who's first?
Me.
Well, we're kind of
all
together.
right, this shit is rigged.
Hey.
I want my money. I want my money back.
All right. Well.
I did a spell and everything, man.
Yeah. Well, so today, since it's kind of like an open talk, I just wanted to discuss about everybody's car extended warranty. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
I thought that was you calling me.
Oh man. But no, so I kind of want to just kind of go over the Biltmore Hotel case that we did. And then you have the videos, right?
I wish you would have told me this sooner.
Oh, okay. Well, no, it's okay. We don't really, I mean, we could just talk about it. But anyway, so yeah. Our investigation was at the Biltmore Hotel in LA. Beautiful place, been around for a very long time. You know, big actresses and actors would go there all the time. And yeah, they just, like, it's a very, very well-known place and really haunted. In the room that we were staying in, what level was it again?
Yeah, I think it was the third level.
The third?
The third floor.
Yeah. I mean, the place was like big and nice, but that's where we started our investigation in our room. And man, it was popping off. Like it was silent for, you know, the beginning as we were getting everything set up. And then just kind of going over the history of it, like things were aligning and matching up, and all of our equipment simultaneously was going off, like all at once. It was crazy. There were times though, because it was kind of crowded, which was annoying, and you know, you couldn't hear the whole footage when you needed to. But other than that, like we did capture a lot. You know, it was really, really good. And we had some good food. I had some nice scotch. So, you know,
I did find the video.
And then we ended up staying the night there. And
Ow.
unfortunately, we didn't get to investigate like really anywhere else in the hotel because it was, against the law, unless if you had like the rights, to record or whatever.
We had
Yeah. Or
it was
permit.
like $75
Yeah.
for us to be able to take footage or photos outside of our rooms.
Yeah.
Because they,
Wow.
they don't want people to like try to profit off of the inside, which I found kind of weird because so many podcasters or people that do the traveling shows, you can find it all over YouTube.
Yeah.
So either they paid or they did it secretively. So,
Yeah.
but here's a video clip that we've got that we can play a little bit of.
There we go.
Oh, why is it not?
Is there anyone here with
Oh,
us?
there, can you guys hear it?
Oh, thank
Mhm.
you. Can you touch it again for us? Thank you. All right. I'm going to do the necrometer, see if I can get a name.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, do that. Yeah.
Marcus?
Yeah, there's a cat ball there you can play with as well.
Oh, pause it real quick.
You touch that REM pod again?
Okay, so real quick, this hallway here, we don't have the actual footage. It was on Mina's, who Nick and Mina is like another group that we investigate with, Creepy Crawly Co. And but me and Mina were like over by that hallway area, facing where my friend Juliet there is. And then all of a sudden, like, I hear this aggressive growl, like right behind me. And then
Oh.
it was so weird because there's like another door to the left, right? But it's sealed off. And so it was weird. It sounded like it came from that door though, which was crazy. And then after that, I got really cold and I was like, holy shit. And then after that moment, then everything started kind of popping off. But yeah, that little hallway there though
Right here.
was crazy.
Because Marcus was standing about right in here where
Yeah.
my mouse is at. And he literally, it made him jump.
Yeah, it made me jump. I was like, what the
And
hell
he
was
does
that?
not normally jump.
And yeah, Nina has it though. You can hear it, and it's crazy. Like it's wild.
Yeah.
But okay.
Wow.
let's play.
There's something. Little something, but it's red. Yeah. Well, to start off, I would like to introduce myself.
Are you introduce yourself or are you going to just.
Well, I was going to, but then that was going
The
on.
REM pod?
Yeah, it had to get recalibrated. That's the one with the antenna
10,
that's loose.
And then now it's good again. REM 0. Now it's reset. To the magnetic interference.
Because I feel a little bit like that.
Yeah. Ooh. Magnetic interferences. Like 24. What's
This
your
is
name?
like not even when everyone was
Okay,
in
we're
there,
starting.
though, right?
No. It was just us.
Just before.
Well, we were getting, what's going on? What happened?
I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
I'm getting crazy feelings right here.
That was Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lightheaded. Oh. Draining the energy.
Do there we go. Okay.
Start recording.
All right. So and move forward.
Yeah.
Let me remove that from stage.
But anyways, overall, it was a great investigation for the most part. You know, we captured a lot. And that was like my first time ever witnessing everything going off at once. So it was kind of cool. And, you know, me being on the skeptical end, it's kind of opened up more, you know, to where, okay, wasn't explainable, you know. And, yeah, especially with how we set up the equipment, like there should have been no interferences. And, yeah, but I wish we could have like investigated more, because in the actual hotel, like, you know, where the what do they call it, unalivings happened, that's like we couldn't, you know, obviously film in that area. But yeah, so that's my topic.
We couldn't film in the unalive areas. What are you talking about?
Like
we were we were doing that.
Well, no, remember like downstairs there was that area
Oh, now I remember.
where,
Yes.
where, you know, a case happened. There was like a couple cases around the hotel, and then also in some of the rooms. But yeah, but we wanted to go down there, but we couldn't. So. But I don't know. Do you have anything to say about it, Cindy?
I found the Biltmore Hotel very interesting. I definitely picked up on things. I do want to go back, but I want to go back in a smaller group, and condense the amount of talking and just really focus on and trying to investigate and actually picking up things. That it did get a little bit overwhelming for me. So, hi Tracy. Tracy's on, guys. Give her a shout out.
Tracy.
Tracy, you missed it. I gave you a big old shout out, girl. You'll have to rewatch the beginning. And then Art Victor Medina is on. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Okay. So who's up next, Marcus?
All right. See, look, no looking.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's his hat, so
Yeah, it's magical. It's unholy like me.
He wears that cowboy hat everywhere. So
that's why I said it.
Yep.
Hello, Donna. We're missing you.
So,
She's able to watch.
So this person, I don't know how we're going to get a hold
Hey,
of.
Don.
God? No, I'm just kidding. It's Rachel.
Rachel,
Rachel's
you're up,
next.
girl.
Marcus,
I'm up
if
next.
God's calling you, that's a wrong number.
I know.
Yeah, that's a solicitor. You better. That's spam right there.
It is a spam.
All right, Rachel, you're up, girl.
I'm going to start off by giving a shout out to everybody at NCI, Tim, Robert, all those guys. Boom Boom. Got
Yes.
the mug and the bracelet. I know he's doing some awesome things right now. I think he just started a TV show.
He did, yeah.
Tracy Jones, she's got an awesome book that just came out not too long ago. I just ordered it. Ash's Antics, I'll be on his podcast soon. That's a good one to go check out. Go look him up. I'm sorry if I missed anybody.
Do you have
Y'all know-
anything you want to? Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, hon.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying, did you have anything that you wanted to, like an experience, anything new that happened at all?
Well, you guys know me, I'm scatterbrained, so let's just talk about a little bit of everything. We'll just cover all the bases, all the recent paranormal activity investigations, talk about Appalachian folklore, superstitions, how I got into all this. We'll
Okay.
just cover it all. Maybe talk about our investigation coming up in Kentucky.
Yes. Let's do it.
Me find my. Still trying to get it together as usual.
Girl, I've been trying to get it together for 50 years. It ain't happened now. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. It's still. I've been trying for 32 years, and it still hasn't happened for me.
Oh, I'm
I'll
only
tell-
21, but you know.
I wish I was
Oh,
back.
wait, I was like, wait, that's how many souls I stole. Let's get off this topic. Let's get off this topic.
Did you write your stuff down, Rachel?
I wrote some notes down because
Okay.
you know I get in front of the computer and I forget everything.
Yes.
I'll start off I guess I'll start off with how I got started into the paranormal. I grew up around my great grandma. She was a very superstitious woman. She had a superstition or a saying about everything. She had a lot of wives' tales, stuff like don't point the foot of your bed towards the east because that's the way that the dead are laid to rest in the graveyard. And that would bring bad luck. Of course, if you hear a screech owl of the night, death will soon follow in threes. There were all kinds of weather superstitions. If it thundered in the winter time, then it would snow within 10 days. During a full moon in the wintertime, if you count the stars that are in the ring of the moon, that's how many days it would take for it to come another snow. Woolly worms, if you found one that were all black, that means that you were in for a harsh winter. If they were brown and black, that means it would be a mild winter. Stuff like cows laying down, of course, means that it was about to come a storm or it was about to rain, the leaves flipping backwards. Birds flying in the house meant certain signs of death. Casket doors on old houses. Around here, they didn't always have funeral homes. And houses, I know some of the older ones would have like 3 doors on the front side, and one would be like a wider door than the others. It's because people used to bring their dead home to rest, and that's what the casket door was used for, to bring them in and out. And the old staying, setting up with the dead, because they'd stay up all night and sit with the dead and cook a meal.
I didn't know about that. That's kind of interesting.
Say that again.
There were caskets in most houses, which was just a really wide door that you could fit through, because people didn't take their family to funeral homes. There weren't any funeral homes around here years ago, so they would bring the family member home and they would have a wake at home. Everybody would gather around, sit up all night, cook food, and sit up with the dead until they were taken to the cemetery and buried.
I feel like I've been missing out. I always had to go sit in a church.
Yeah.
That would have been so much more like
What do you
honoring.
mean?
That would have been so much that right there would have been so much more respectful, so much more love shown, so much more gratitude for the life you have. Instead of going off to a church and everybody comes all dressed up and your family is dressed the way they can be, but it's all staged. It's like a wedding that people spend thousands and $1,000 on. It's not for them, it's for everybody else.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
that sounds like it was, for the family.
Right. And of course, everybody in the community would pitch in and bring food for the family because, I mean, they were grieving. They didn't want to cook. There's also the superstition about black dogs in churchyards. It was always said that the first person that was buried in a cemetery was appointed the watcher over the cemetery. So back in the old days, whenever they would start a new graveyard or a cemetery, they would kill a black dog and they would bury it first near the church or the cemetery, and it was appointed the guardian. And I think that's why there are so many ghost sightings of black dogs near cemeteries, the old grim, as they called them.
I don't like that.
No,
I
there's.
don't
Like
like
a hellhound.
I get it. I understand it, but I don't like it. I got 8 dogs, so I
Yeah.
like them better than the humans living in my house.
Exactly. I've got. I like dogs a lot better than people.
Oh, I'm like, what's on my face? It's not. It's on my screen. There we go.
Does anyone have questions for Rachel?
Well, it's not a question, but I appreciate you let me jump in there on your time.
No, of
Because
course, whenever.
just hearing about that, it just kind of it really hit a spot in me. Because I know Cindy knows this. I lost my mom in 2020, and my mom was everything to me. And to have that last kind of night of dedication, respect, love, maybe it would be easier for people to grieve. But
Right.
yeah, thank you for that, because it hit a spot in me.
Somebody asked why the black dog. Black dogs are just always, I don't know, associated with the paranormal or the dead. It's supposed to bring, just like black cats. There's a million superstitions on black cats and how they bring good luck or bring bad luck.
Yeah.
Some are said to bring good luck. Others said bring bad luck. I think Donna
So do
hopped in on
women.
the question too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donna made the comment, be aware that black dog for the dead are sure to be close by. So if you see a black dog, that, the perished people will be by, I should say.
Now, have you guys ever heard of the black dog when you are a long haul or a long, like you drive for a living, but you do long hours, long distances? It's been said that when you see the black dog, you're about to die. And it's soaked in reality, because when your body is completely exhausted and you start having micro sleeps, like you fall asleep and you don't realize it, you have hallucinations. So a common one was people saw a black dog, and when they saw the black dog, they usually crashed and they were killed. So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a superstition about making a black dog run across a bridge too? Whenever a bridge was first built, they would send the black dog across it first.
I want to say, yeah, it was something about chasing the evil away or chasing the spirits away. Something
Yeah, I
like
think you're
that.
right. It was something along those lines.
Yeah, to keep people from jumping off of it.
Right. I think to keep the bridge from collapsing also.
That too, yeah. Tragedy. I guess that's just a better way to put it. It was to prevent tragedy.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
There was also, all the weather signs and gardening, like planting by the moon. Store-bought mammal, if you don't have one, everything. That's pretty much a guide for life.
Really? Can you hold it out? Let me see.
It's a farmer's
That looks
almanac.
pretty cool.
Everybody around
Oh,
here, your store-bought mammal. Planting by the
Oh.
signs tells you when to start your seeds. There are certain signs and phases of the moon that you're not allowed to do things like cut your hair.
You should
Whenever the
have
signs
one
are-
of those, my sister.
Yeah, that's pretty much your guidelines for life. That's got a little bit of everything in it.
Those go along with they're very good accompaniments to our grimoires.
Right.
Because our grimoires tell us how to do it. The Farmer's Almanac tells us if it was successful.
Yeah, it does. Around here, like Appalachian folk magic, it's a closed practice, and there's not a lot of it written down. Like if you go out looking for books, a few people have started, writing stuff now. I know like Jake Richards has started. He's got a couple of pretty good books out. But if you would have went out like 5 years ago and looked for some books on Appalachian folk magic, there was absolutely nothing. It was just passed down from generation to generation, and there was less and less people getting into it, and it was just dying out with the older generations.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't being carried on, passed down.
The things that Cindy and I, that I've shown her, and that rituals and things we've done together. I know I've said them before. I have my grandma, my great grandma called them recipes, and my mom she just said it was herbs, and it was just her thing, is what she'd say. But my grandma, my great grandma called them recipes, and they handed them down. And it was never really like how to do it. It was more what herbs you needed, because everything is specific. So it was what herbs you needed, and then they would teach you how to do it. And if you had that gift, it stays with you. And if you don't, you forget it.
Like there's a certain plant for everything.
Mm-hmm.
They all have different healing properties. There's also people that are said to be able to stop blood.
I believe that.
So Kara makes a comment here. She said, my mom used to get my haircuts according to the almanac.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I've never heard that.
You aren't allowed to cut your hair. There's a certain day when it's best to quit smoking, break an old habit, start new habits.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And there was an herb for that too. There's people just don't. I mean, we are a westernized society. Yes, we are. Pharmaceuticals, do we need them? Yes, we do. But we forget that our Mother Earth still provides for us. And if you take the time to learn what she has to offer, you could live a better life with or without those pharmaceuticals.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And I rather try to go as natural as possible. I really can't stand prescriptions. All that man-made stuff. Oh. I mean, sometimes we have.
Industry was taken over by the Rockefellers, and they own the petroleum industry, and all the pharmaceuticals are petroleum based. It's not good for you.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And that's why when you go to purchase anything that's in a capsule, you can you can request it to be in a vegan capsule. And then it has none of that. It's actually, you can't, I don't know, like out here, you can request it. If it's an actual pharmaceutical, you can't, but you can request it to be a powder, so they will take it out of the capsule. But there's some places like up north and down south, you just ask for a vegan capsule, and it's made from all natural ingredients.
That is awesome. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Where people are starting to really take grasp of the fact that years and years and years of healthy people, generations and generations of doing the same thing, may not have been so superstitious after all.
Do you guys see this rabbit? I don't know if you can see it. There's a rabbit that just walked right up on me.
Oh,
where is he? Oh, there he is.
He's right there.
He was
I
literally
love it.
3 foot away from me.
Okay, am I the only one that wants to sing Little Bunny Foo Foo?
Or was that the show on Sheldon? That's small kitty, little kitty. What is that?
Oh,
All
soft
of
kitty, warm
kitty, warm
kitty.
kitty, little ball
Uh,
of fur, or whatever.
Yeah, sleepy ball of full or fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty,
Sleepy
purr,
kitty.
purr, purr.
Perfect. I
Yeah.
watched that show and I'm just dying. Donna says, don't cut a baby's hair until they're 2 years old and always save the hair. Okay,
Mhm.
that's interesting.
Yeah, I've always heard that. And if you do, you're supposed to take the hair out and bury it because it was always said that a witch would steal it. Even adults, they were supposed to take their hair outside and bury it to where nobody could find it because somebody would
Well,
get your hair and hex you.
yeah.
That's actually we don't do that unless we're doing hexes, but we're more earthbound. Our magic comes from the earth and from our goddesses. It's from everything that we do with light. But yes, that is still a practice. If you are a practicer of the dark arts, if you get somebody's hair, you have their whole DNA, genetic makeup. You can hex them and their whole family.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
was
Donna,
also,
remember, because Donna's a Shawnee native, so their beliefs are completely different than
Right.
how we do. So that's why she's mentioning it, because she's Shawnee descent. So the way that they do things is so different. That's very sacred. do
And
that.
very, I mean, the utmost admiration and respect,
Yeah.
because indigenous medicine, I don't care what we've been taught over the decades, indigenous practices, rituals, indigenous medicine is the strongest because they are the most connected with our earth. Their ancestors still walk this earth.
right.
So, and not because they're lost or they have incomplete, but because this is their home.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why I love psychedelics. It opens the mind up.
It does.
It does.
Actually. Yeah.
I know. I
It
really
does.
want to do ayahuasca.
I was like, so does that black coffee. I'd rather have that than a psychedelic, but
Yeah.
it's
I
3
wanna
o'clock.
do-
If I had,
I want to do ayahuasca. I want to do ayahuasca really bad, Debbie.
It's supposed to really open you up
Yeah.
spiritually, like
And
big
cure
time.
addiction.
And it cures addiction.
Cures addiction.
I've heard that.
Kudzu is said to do that too. You can make a tea out of kudzu, which is everywhere around here, and it's said to
Mhm.
cure addiction.
Really, Rachel?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, there's
that's
a plan
okay.
around here for everything. I wish my great grandmother would
Yeah.
have wrote more of this stuff down. Of course, none of it was wrote down, and it was just all. I mean, she would mention something, and I'm glad I
Yeah.
remember what she did. But there's stuff like
I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
I want to visit the Appalachians because the history, the whole experiences, the connections that are there, nowhere else in the United States. I mean, people talk about the French Quarter. Well, that's if you're into, hoodoo and other arts, but the Appalachians, you walk down a trail, you can have good on one side, darkness on the other. And
Right.
each will have the earth will provide what you need for each type of lifestyle. So it's like what is it? It'd be like Disneyland for witches.
It really is. I mean, the Appalachians are
Yeah.
the oldest mountain range in the world. They're millions of years old, and I mean, witchcraft was brought over here with the Scotch Irish, of course, they brought it, and then they mixed with the Cherokee. There's some hoodoo mixed in there. And then, of course, with the slaves, there was voodoo mixed in. So it's just a big mixture of everything. And one of my theories on why it's so haunted and why we have so much paranormal activity here, besides there being tons of crystals and under the ground, is whenever the Cherokee left out of here, I think they unleashed a bunch of stuff. I think they conjured up stuff and unleashed it.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
We see as much. Plus, there was a lot of stuff already here too. Whenever they got here, I mean they had to push a lot of creatures out of here too. Like they always talked about the Nunahi, the Moon-eyed people. There was the red-headed giants that the Cherokee fought off and ran out of here that were here before they were. So who knows? I mean, it is. It's a playground for witches, like you said.
Mhm.
It's an awesome place to
The
be into the paranormal.
the
Paranormal.
Moonite people, I've heard a lot about them, and they're
Yeah.
creepy AF.
I think they're
They're creepy.
I would love to meet them, honestly. I think they're
Oh, I
still.
want to meet one, but they still creep me out.
I would love to run into the Munehi and some of the little people. I think they are still here too. They
Oh,
they
yeah.
didn't go away. I think they went deeper underground. There's still evidence of them being here. So I
Really?
think that they're still around
Well,
here.
why would they leave? They have everything they ever need to thrive and sustain their life right there. And if it comes from the ground, why not go deeper into it to get it from its source instead of from, its contamination?
Well, like the moon-eyed people, they don't want to be out in daylight either, and they can't even come out during a full moon. The full moon is too bright for them, so it would just make
Yeah.
sense to go underground. Plus, underground, it stays 50 degrees all year long. It don't matter if it's -10 outside. It'll be 50 degrees underground. During the summertime, it can be 95. It'll be 50 degrees underground. That would be the perfect way to live. I think they got it down. They're on to
I was
something.
like, man, I wonder if I could get a tunnel and a bunker built.
Yeah.
I would just stock it with, SpaghettiOs and Cheerios.
Beans.
All right, now that's cheating. That's cheating. Live off the land.
Oh, but I am. I'm living off the Dollar General. It's on the land.
That's funny.
I'd be totally vegan or vegetarian. I would still eat fish, but if I had to live off the land, yeah, I'd be a serial killer because I can't kill animals.
I try to garden every year.
And I don't mean serial killer like true crime. I mean like Cheerios. Like Cheerios and Captain Crunch. I would kill those.
That's like Marcus.
Motherfuckers.
He loves his cereal.
Oh man,
and I can't kill
get
animals.
cinnamon. I can't. Oh God, I can't do it. I can't. I'll eat them if somebody else does it, but I can't do it. I can't. I could probably kill a person first.
I could too. I hunt people, not animals.
Okay, guys, I don't want to be kicked out of here.
I was like,
I'm banned. I was banned out of TikTok, but I think I got
Hey,
Yeah, what happened with that the other night?
Or anybody to anyone, People
Were you
identify
able to
as
get
they.
that put back up?
what's that? I'm sorry.
What happened with TikTok the other night? Were you able to get unblocked and get that put back up?
So the lady that I was talking to, she didn't realize I was live on TikTok, and she said a word that is a no, and they booted me and banned me until May 22nd. But I rebutted, what's that called, appealed, and because she didn't know I was still live, and it was my first time going live on TikTok doing a paranormal investigation, and so I tried to get on live earlier today, and it seemed like it was going to work, but I didn't do the full to see if it would work. I just hit live, and I don't know. Well, I don't know.
what'd she say?
She said something that I can't repeat, not even on YouTube. So
We'll get kicked off here too.
I'm like, text it to me.
I will. So, Stacy, do you want to share what you would like to share? Because I'm going to save mine for last, actually.
Oh, I've got so much shit I want to talk about. So I don't know, which direction should I go? Should I go
up to you.
podcast? Should I go?
It's up to
I
you.
mean,
Everybody gets
we-
the 15 minutes to talk about what they would like or a topic to discuss, or if you want to talk about your podcast and how it's new and you just got it started.
I think I will, because we already, discussed like our beliefs, and Rachel's in the perfect spot for it. So I mean, I wouldn't even want to intrude on that at all. But goddamn fly.
I got a ladybug crawling across my screen.
I'd rather have a ladybug than these damn shit things. Well, I live across from a dairy, so yeah,
Gotcha.
country air and flies.
So ask.
And not the good kind. Not the good kind. Yeah, not the one, not the hey, kind of. This is more of a like, what the hell? And I can't drink milk because of it, because I can smell the manure in milk.
Ooh.
And it's gross. Okay, serious. It's hard for me at times to be serious, because I get around these knuckleheads and it's a party 24/7. I got into podcasting because of a good friend of mine. Well, we became good friends. I got into podcasts just because I've been a true crime fan. Now I say aficionado since I was in junior high. So I always had to go see the school counselor, because I was in the 5th grade carrying around books about Bundy and Dahmer and Gacy. And the school counselor would be like, how do those books make you feel? I'm like, I like them. How's it supposed to make me feel? It's like, how do you, it's interesting kind of. But so I would guest host on quite a few. And then I approached and I'll just say it. It was early on Wednesday. I approached the host, Lav, and asked if I could guest spot with her. And that evolved into a co-host situation. And then, as good things do, it ran its course. It's still available to listen to the past episodes, but it had its run, and now it's retired. So her and I started talking about me starting my own podcast. And it went from, I wanted to kind of use the EOW as a, kind of like a platform, as a, it's a security net. And she was like, no, this is yours, and you make it yours, and, you can do it. And that's how the Fractured Truth was born. So I have developed a trademark method. It is called the Fractured Truth Method. So unlike a lot of podcasts that sensationalize the crime, they go into all the really strong details, and then they just kind of leave you with with questions like, why do they do these things? Why would that person commit that atrocity? Like, what happened? And that's what I wanted to answer. I wanted to look into cases, and that's where the name come from. I wanted to see where it fractured. Where did it go cold? Where did how did this happen? And then once we discover how it happened, then comes the why it happened. Because every truth, regardless, unless it has been brought all the way out, not everything is totally solved. Nothing is totally done, because there's this much truth in the light, but there's this much in the dark. And I want to go out and look for it in the dark. And so I have 4 episodes out, which for me seems kind of for a lot. Like, I mean, you guys that have been doing podcasts forever, that's like a drop in the bucket. But for me, instead of it just being a drop in the bucket, it's the beginning. It's that bottom that's already filled, and eventually I'm gonna have to get another bucket. I truly, it's a cinematic. It's not a narrative. It is a cinematic experience. So it's not, you're not just listening to me talk. There's a lot of it's an immersive experience. So you're not just listening to somebody, you're actually part of it, because it's how it makes you feel from what you hear, what you experience. And I want to set myself apart from everyday podcasts. And I think using this method, I may be able to get out there. And do I want to make money at it? No, because then for me, it's not fun. But the ability to just have people even listen excites me. Like, I have right now, out of 4 episodes, I've got 50 downloads.
Wow.
And for
That's
4
good.
episodes, I'm like, what the hell? There's 50 people downloading me, but that's only downloads. That's not, just casual listening. So it still amazes me that many people, sit and listen to me talk about a topic I've been passionate about most of my life.
Yeah.
So
That's
yeah.
pretty awesome.
No, and she does a very good job, you guys. When she was on early on Wednesday, there I had a ritual of when I would go up to Irvine for work, and I would listen to the episodes in the morning on my way to work and everything. And now that she's got this, I haven't listened to any of them yet. I will admit, I've been so insanely busy, but I will definitely. Well, I got to. You're on Amazon Music, right?
Yes, I am. I'm on YouTube, Amazon, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podbean,
Okay.
FM radio. I mean, like, literally, if Apple would let me put it on, I put it on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So how do we
that's
find
mine
you on like Spotify? Is it just the Fractured Truth?
it's just the Fractured Truth. And
I'm about to go
I'm
add
like-
you right now before I forget.
there's 2 different universes going on. One is the true crime, the examining the analysis, and then I have a sidebar going on that's called the Fractured Truth Origins, because when you listen to the first episode of the Origins, you'll understand why. But it's a cinematic dramatization, but it's like my dear sister here. I have a love of writing, but I didn't know I had a flair for it. And then I started writing, and I don't have a flair for noveling or like, but I can sure take characters and create stories. And so I was talking with someone that I know that has like over 1 million followers. And it's not podcast. He doesn't do podcasts. He's just got, a ton of followers for who knows why. And I told him about it, and I'm like, but I should probably stick with just one. He says, why? That gives you double the listeners. One that wants to hear the cinematic story, and the others that want to hear the true crime. And you never know. They may interlace.
Yeah.
So
true.
why not? Why not?
Very, very true.
And
That's awesome.
Rachel, I appreciate you going to Spotify and listening. I appreciate everybody
I just
that
followed
is
you.
willing.
I'll try to
Oh,
promote
good.
you as much as I can.
You know what? I appreciate it. I really do. And I think it's awesome. But that passion for me in my heart is when somebody says like, "Hey, I'm going to go look it up right now," and then a couple days later, I get a message or I get like a text or something, and it's, "Oh my God, I listened to your first episode. Where have you been all my life?" Kind of. Like,
Yeah,
where's
that's
your,
super.
why haven't you done this before? Like, I needed this. And so I appreciate that more than anything else. So thank you. Thank you very much. And then there's Marcus.
Yep.
I love Marcus. I don't care. Here, my last 2 seconds. I I tease Marcus quite a bit, but I genuinely love Marcus. He's a cool dude, and I don't know, that time we did that drama,
But overall,
we
cool.
did that, yeah, we did that dramatization that one time where we were all characters. Mark,
Oh,
I never
yeah.
met Marcus. I'd never
Yes.
met him. He showed up and did the wildest character ever, and I was like, that's my guy right there. That's
That was
my brother.
that was Studio Sinister or Sinister
Yeah.
Studios.
Yes,
That was
yes,
Farrah's
It was a murder
podcast,
mystery.
Murder Mystery.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
Donna, actually, my host, she wants to do a murder mystery, but and we'll do that. We just got to get through this, through the having our guests on and stuff, and then we'll start allowing us to kind of explore other things and stuff. So I do want to do a murder mystery as well. I think it would be a lot of fun. Just takes time to write it all out and get it all situated and the characters and everything. So I think,
and I mean, with you sitting around with your feet up all the time, I just don't understand why it's taking so long.
Yeah,
you are the busiest person I know, but still the happiest. Like, I mean, there's gotta be there's gotta be days you're pulling your hair out. Well, I mean, your bun is a little
kind of cricket. I know.
But I didn't even go for the mohawk today because I'm changing the brakes and rotors on my son's car. So I was like, look.
Trust me. I mean, she's happy most of the time, but definitely very stressed out because of me.
Okay, we don't need to go there.
So,
because I mess with her
moving
so much.
into your,
Yeah, it's just because I mess with her so much.
He does. He
corn
messes with me
nuts
all the time.
Yeah.
It eats corn nuts on live productions.
No.
Yep.
No.
And on Paranormal Investigation.
No.
See me with a corn nut, dog.
So we were.
I'm getting sponsored by corn nuts. That's it. That's it.
Hey, corn nuts and Diet Pepsi.
No, Coke
Zero. Coke Zero.
Well, okay, Coke Zero, yes, but they were out.
Yeah. Okay. So the next best.
The next best.
Yeah.
So speaking of, this is a great way for me to go into mine. So we were at a paranormal investigation at a military base up in Victorville, California. And Marcus is just mowing down, snacking. Well, we're trying to record and I got the camera going and he's just chewing on or chomping on a Butterfinger. And it's one of those big, gigantic Butterfingers. And I just see him. I'm like, dude.
The equipment's going, but I need some sugar. I'm running low.
I'm like, can you stop eating for a second?
But literally, it's so funny. Like the camera was faced like up at me, like while I was eating.
And you can see him just mowing down.
That's the intro.
So anyway, so
this Snickers commercial,
right?
So I'm going to share the screen, y'all. So my story I want to share or experience I want to share is when we did go to the military base up in Victorville. definitely was interesting. You'll see at the end what we did capture. We'll get there, but I want to show a little bit. Hopefully it will play properly. But this, I give a shout out to JJ Paranormal. Joy spends a lot of time doing a lot of editing and putting in music or words into her videos, and she does a phenomenal job. I asked permission first if I can go ahead and use her video to share on here, and she said absolutely yes. So I just want to make sure she gets the overall credit that she did a great job. But here's us at the military base up in Victorville. Please let me know if you guys cannot hear it, okay?
Yeah.
There's time.
Oh, yeah, Joyce, that's another stellar human right there. There's
There it
that
is.
damn hat.
Yep.
I don't hear nothing.
So a little background: this military base was built, was built in the '60s, but it came abandoned. What was it? The '80s, Marcus? '80s or '90s? What was
No,
that?
I think it was earlier. Actually, I think it was 1944
That it was built.
when it was open.
Oh, sorry.
Let me see.
So anyway, needless to say, this place is full of asbestos. It is completely just damaged through ceilings. It was very dangerous walking around. We could have easily tripped, fallen, really hurt ourselves. I almost bit it up the stairs. We were coming from downstairs. What I'm going to do is go ahead, Marcus.
Established in 1941. And then closed in December 1992. Today, the former base is sprawling ghost town of decaying 1950s military homes.
Yep. And we definitely got activity, and towards the end, you will see something not so pleasant. So I'm going to fast forward a bit to get to an area that I want to show you guys.
Well,
So
since you
we're
said
going
it was-
through, we're walking. What?
Since you said it was full of asbestos, I'm glad to see you guys in N95s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I second that, Donna. I'd stand up in a court of law and pretend I believed in the Bible to swear to that.
That asbestos tasted so.
Especially with your Butterfinger, huh? You just swirl it around like cotton
Yeah.
Yeah,
candy.
it was good. Everybody else was wearing masks.
I know, like
So here, you guys, we were in a hallway down, kind of downstairs, and I was picking up a little girl, and a name Emily came through. I saw a blonde. It was a blonde little girl with curly hair that I could see, that was coming through, and we are sorry. I'm going to get to it a little bit here because we were down there for a bit. So here comes. If it's going to play. Okay. Well, girl. Now watch carefully. Right here. See it? Right behind her.
oh shit. Can you play that back?
Yep. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to go back just a little bit and then I'll play it again. Watch. He highlights it for you.
Wow.
Right there.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's right behind Nancy. It was right behind her.
Do you see what's on the wall? There's such like
Really inappropriate nice stuff.
graffiti.
You see that figure right here, though? You see the arrow. It's pointing.
literally standing
right behind
Oh,
her,
yeah.
like
Mhm.
over her.
It-
hovering.
Yeah.
It looks like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
a
crouched.
crunch.
It's yeah.
Like it's crawling
like
out of the wall.
it's gonna grab.
So what's interesting is Nancy here, this is her first time ever really like investigate. I mean, we investigated with this couple on the Queen Mary just by chance. Like it was weird. They just asked if they could go along with us and we're like, yeah, sure, no problem. So, but this is their second time investigating with us. But she really, just check it out. Now, I want you guys to pay attention on something here, right there. So, I found this today, and I showed Joy. Hold on one second. Let's see.
What's that down at the end of the hallway? Is that a flash? Oh, okay, it's a light.
Wait, do I need to go back a little more? Hold on. Here we go. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what this is. When I took a picture of it, I sent it to Joy, and nobody was in there. It was a pitch black room.
It looks like scrap metal or something.
Does it look like scrap metal?
Yeah.
Because it almost looked like what I had kind of caught, and when we get to it, because I'll bring that part up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was just kind of interesting.
Yeah, it looks like
Scrap metal.
Scrap
it
metal.
looks like a piece of scrap metal.
Maybe with light shining
That may
off of
be.
it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
a reflection.
It almost, it could be a reflection, or it's weird. it almost kind of looks like pixels are gone right there.
I
When
don't.
took the picture.
Yeah.
Like the pixels just didn't
Did
populate.
it
I don't know.
depixelated?
Yeah, it looks like an animation was put in that thing.
Yeah,
Just
it
placed
kind
there.
of does. Yeah, it kind of
Yeah, I
does.
just found it very nothing's glowing, and then that glows. Do you see
Well,
that?
Oh, okay, hold on, go.
Yeah.
You see that? Okay.
Was there anybody in the room?
No, that's what I'm trying to say. I think it's the white face with the black eyes that I saw down in where we were at, what I'm going to get ready to show here soon.
Can you like go?
Maybe that was the
Right.
first time it peeked around at you.
Possibly. I was trying, Marcus. It's hard. I'm trying to go as slow as I can.
Oh, hold
No.
on real quick.
Yep.
No. Where are you going?
Well, if you weren't
So anyway, needless to say, though, I just now noticed
I'm
that
good.
today, and I'll give.
So I hate to. Can you show me this? Just you and I one on one, because I want to see this, but unfortunately I'm being called away.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to fast forward. We are
So-
heading here.
So real quick, everybody, thank you so much for letting me come on. Rachel, I would love sidebar just to have a conversation. I think you
Yeah,
are
for sure.
an absolutely fascinating person, and
You too.
I'd love to get to know you. Like sit like you and I and Cindy sit and talk sometime, because
Yeah, that'd be
those
awesome. Let's do that.
conversations
Let's
definitely.
do that.
So, my sister, blessed be. And Marcus, I'm gonna send you a box of Butterfingers. I am. So thank you
Make
guys
them on the
again.
show, though.
Oh,
Sounds good. We can definitely do that, ladies. Have a
Okay,
good one.
yeah,
Stay
cool.
safe.
yeah, we're gonna.
Stacey,
Thank you guys. Yes, thank you guys. And sorry, I didn't. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you guys.
we'll see you over
Yes,
on
yeah.
Messenger.
Definitely.
Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and move a little forward because we ended up taking a little bit of a break. And then my main thing is to go down. So this is, as you can see, where are we at? We're getting down. So Joy thought, here we go. Joy thought there was a basement of this military base. But unfortunately, we couldn't find a basement. But we found this big, huge, massive room. And we are thinking it was possibly like the emergency room area. It was the emergency room area. Okay. So here's a little bit of this. So Joy goes and so you see this pull here with the smiley face right here where my mouse is at. So pay attention because I'm going to show you some photos that I captured. I didn't capture it on video. I captured it on photo only. So you know how sometimes things don't always capture on video, but they'll capture on photo. But it what I captured was right next to this post here with the smiley face on it. So I'm going to kind of fast forward. The reasoning is because in this particular area, I started to feel extremely uncomfortable. I felt someone was definitely watching, and it was definitely evil. I think that's when I heard the big loud noise. Wow, we're having lagging issues. Are you having lagging issues on your end, Rachel? Are we frozen, babe?
No. Your screen is.
What in the world is going on?
Cindy, you're lagging a little
Well, I
bit. Mark,
Am I?
I think it's because you're streaming this.
Oh, got
too.
it. Okay, that could be it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go a little forward. So again, I felt very uncomfortable. I'll try to get to that. Let's see. Let's go back. Sorry. So there ended up being kids or young adults in there and throwing things and being stupid. So inside that room, like I said, I felt very uncomfortable. I felt something very evil. Needless to say, what was that? Felt something very negative. Oops, sorry. Okay, let me get out of that. And then here are the photos that I'll share. And whoever is on watching, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it very much. So let me share the screen real quick because I know we're getting over time. So let's bring this up. Okay. So this is where we were just at, like the little clip of the video. We were down in that big room area. And I decided to take my spare phone that I have and just take photos. So I just took a photo after photo. And as I took a photo, I was panning around the room. So just click, 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 click. But where Marcus is standing, or is that Joey? Is that
That's
Joey,
me.
babe? Is that you?
That's me.
Okay, so where Marcus is standing, there's a door over in this area here. I felt very, very uncomfortable. I felt someone was definitely watching or something was watching. And I felt very uncomfortable. And I also felt that somebody was going or something was going to attach. And so that's why I was like, we need to go. And in the video, you can go to JJ Paranormal and watch it. And you'll hear me say, we got to go, we got to go. Next photo, same area, but you see the beam of light. You can kind of see that light right here. Here's the pole with the smiley face. as I mentioned in the video. And I'll move it in. You can kind of see something right here. It's kind of small, but it's there. But here's Joy. She's got a beam of light. You see all this, and nobody's behind her. It's pitch black in there, pitch black. And I'm just taking photos. And this is where I was taking photos, or this part. So you see all this. There's the beam, and then here's what I captured. There is nothing on that wall back there that matched what I caught on camera. We
That
looked
looks like
at Marcus. Yep, it is.
Yeah.
It's a face.
Yeah, when you look at the back wall, the graffiti doesn't match.
Nope.
No. It looks like it's coming right out of that orb. Like it's going
And
to
it
sing.
looks like a Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, that's what it looks like, no doubt.
Right. So what I see is a white face with black eyes, and you kind of see it's like, looks like a collar or something right here, the neck, right in here. But in here, like I said, here's the smiley face, the pole, and it's right next to the pole. And again, we looked at Joy's footage. We looked at Marcus's video footage because they went over by the wall, and nothing that there's no graffiti at all whatsoever that matches that at all, period. Because I wanted to try to debunk it before I started sharing it.
Yeah.
And I've shared this photo with certain people to kind of just get their input and their thoughts on it. But yeah, it definitely was interesting.
Yeah.
So here's
So that, real quick, sorry to interrupt.
go ahead.
You could see like that light, like it was manifesting, and you could see like the head obviously was deformed, but it was because it was during the manifestation. And like, I wish we had like another picture of like the full body to see what he looked like.
Yeah.
But here, look, that's the back wall right there. Yeah.
Yep. And Joy points to a piece of graffiti, but as you can see, it looks like swirls and not a face.
And there's no black.
No. But I felt the evilness over here in the corner. And needless to say, I'll get to that photo. Again, here's the photo of the smiley face and everything. And then this is what I saw. This is what I captured.
Yeah, you can see the mouth, the nose, and the eye. Like it was during manifestation.
Yeah.
Wow. That does
And
look
It almost kind of like if you like look at it at a certain angle, you got like an overlooking face kind of.
it's definitely odd. Very, very odd. But I felt before, like I said, I started after I took the photos. That's when I was like, Marcus, come here. I was like, I'm not feeling comfortable at all. Like I'm feeling something very negative over in that corner. And I felt like something was definitely watching us. And I was like, then I got a very bad, overwhelming feeling that he was going to attach to one of us. And I was like, we need to go. We need to go now. Because I didn't want anyone to get an attachment. And I felt it. I was like, we all have to go now. So needless to say, this is what I caught. I've been trying to debunk it all this time, trying to figure out. It's always just graffiti. There's nothing there that matches this on those walls. Nothing.
You said that was the hospital or the morgue?
Down in the emergency room area of the hospital.
I was gonna say maybe it's the mortician or something.
I have no idea. But what's interesting is I wish I've got to get this footage off my old phone. I reviewed it on my phone, but as we were leaving and rocks were being thrown at us because people or the spirit was pushing us out. Needless to say, Marcus was like, really? You hear him say, really? And so I go back and I have my cell phone recording, and I saw with my own eyes a figure with a white face and black eyes. And it's on video. So go to JJ Paranormal and watch it if you want, you guys. But you will see where I say to Mike, tall Mike, there is a person with a white face and black eyes. Like, I freaked out for a second because I was like, whoa, what the heck did I just see? And so I thought, well, is it just my imagination? Well, I found it on my phone, and it's hard to slow it down on my phone. And I'm trying to get it transferred over to my computer, and I haven't had any luck. But I at least wanted to share the photos that I captured because I've been dying to share this. So, but yes,
yeah, that's an awesome catch.
Yeah, it's definitely creepy. It's crazy and there it is. Clear as, I mean, you can see it. And it's not you see this huge beam of light. And then you see that right there. It's like he's coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
It's interesting.
It's odd.
It's very odd.
I thought originally it was my cigarette, but
your cigarette.
I wasn't smoking at that time.
Oh, yeah, the smoke. We debunked that. It was not his cigarettes.
Yeah.
Because he was on the way other side of me. On the right-hand side of me. He wasn't even near that pole. So, Rachel, I'm jealous. I want a fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
the bugs were eating me up, so I had to get up and light a fire real quick.
So anyway, but yeah, so that was a really overwhelming experience that I had. I'm still working on my abilities. I actually handled myself really well on Saturday when we went to investigate Griffith Park in Los Angeles. I'm learning to handle my emotions. Here I got pretty upset and found, I was very overwhelmed. I was shaking and everything because I do believe he did get into the truck with us.
Yeah, he did.
And followed us to the next destination because even Joy was feeling something negative and to the left of her, but the right of me because of where we were standing. So needless to say, it was interesting.
Well, and during all this too, we were getting a lot on the necrometer for like luring us into a certain area.
Yeah.
So this was like a very dark entity for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely playing games. I don't think demonic, but very evil though.
Yeah.
And it was messed up though. And like when we went to the next location, it was still latched.
It came in the truck with us.
It came in the truck, yeah. And then he was like, literally, I pulled it out, and he's like, "Come back."
Yeah.
Like, it was fucking weird. Like this little bastard. He's trying to pull some stuff. So I'm gonna have to pull a razzle dazzle on him when we go next time.
So that's my story, guys. But we are at an hour and almost 30 minutes. So I guess we will call it. And those who tuned in, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys watching and supporting us. And sorry that we missed Donna and Trisha. Trisha is out in the field at Land Between the Lakes. And Donna, she had her electricity go out because of the storm and everything. So, but thank you, Rachel, for sharing and everything. That was great. How can people find you?
I am on Snapchat at Shadows of WNC13. Instagram, Haints, Hexes, Hollers. Gmail, if anybody wants to share any stories or get up with me, ask me any questions. Gmail is haints.hexesandhollers@gmail.com. Of course, I will be on here, Coven of Curiosities, every Sunday evening at 5 o'clock our time. And I'm going to try to make a reappearance on NCI Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yay. All right, Marcus, how can people find you?
Instagram, go by Mullet Marcus. And then Also, company Palmer's Precision Products on Instagram. And then obviously I'm coming to Curiosities every Sunday. The Haunted and Hunted Case Files every other Wednesday. So not this Wednesday, the next Wednesday we'll have an episode. And then also Federal Paranormal Investigators.
Yep. And then, as you guys know, Coven of Curiosities is a judgment-free circle. We are a judgment-free zone as well. When you join the Coven, your stories and experience will be heard because they matter and they are valued. Please rate, follow, like, share, and subscribe, for it's time to join the Coven and unveil the mysteries of the unknown. If you'd like to be a guest, reach out to me, your little host, Cindy, aka Giggles, at covenofcuriosities@gmail.com. You can also find me on Instagram at coven_of_curiosities_pod_ss. That is the same as Threads. Facebook is just Coven of Curiosity Podcast. As same with TikTok. And then YouTube is obviously the Coven of Curiosity Pod. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. And remember to embrace the Coven, be curious, and explore the eerie while discovering the dark world with the Coven. Thank you all so much for joining. We appreciate it, and have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.